If you're like me and struggle to get enough calories in, every meal counts, and it also is nice to have go-to things that are not terrible for you, but can still keep you fueled for weight training sessions. So tonight I'm going to show you how to make a 1,000-calorie, delicious, natural sweet potato. I usually microwave the sweet potato for like anywhere from 4 to 7 or 8 minutes, depending on the size. For the 1,000-calorie sweet potato, you need a pretty big vessel for all of the goodies that we're going to put on later. So I looked for a big sweet potato, which would probably take more like 7 minutes. So 7 minutes did the trick. And now I'm going to take my fork and split the sweet potato in half. And I'm doing this to maximize the surface area of the orange stuff. That way we can fit the most of this goodness on top of it. So first thing that we're going to add to the sweet potato is some butter. And we'll probably get a little more than a serving of butter here. And then this butter's kind of cold, so I'll have to rub it around. You want to make sure everything gets nice and evenly soaked. That way it's sticky to hold on to the stuff we're going to throw on top of it. And once the butter is melted and on there, you want to create grooves in the sweet potato. And creating these grooves allows all these like little mini rivers of syrup to be formed. Basically, it allows there to be more syrup poured on the sweet potato without the syrup being on the plate where it's not going to be eaten. So now we're pouring on some maple syrup. And you want to pour this on kind of slowly because, as I said, you don't want it running off the sweet potato and onto your plate. I mean, some of that's going to happen, but you just want the smallest amount as possible. Once you do that, you can add, actually I'll add raisins next. You add some raisins to it. Probably fit a little more. It's a big sweet potato. Then you want to smush them in there. That way, when you take your bites of the sweet potato, it all doesn't fall apart. You want this to be nice, solid bites of goodness. Then you coat it in walnuts. Walnuts are an awesome source of calories. It's like 200 calories for just a quarter cup, which is like a handful. So we're definitely adding some good stuff to the sweet potato here, the walnuts. You just smush it all down there. Oh, and I forgot a little treat to soak up the maple syrup even more so we can add more. Some cinnamon on there. It kind of soaks up liquids, which allows us to put more maple syrup on there. So now we sprinkle the top of the potato, or I guess drizzle would be the right word, with some maple syrup again, because we got all that stuff on there now to soak up that syrup. And now we have a 1,000+ calorie side dish. My signature side dish, the 1,000 calorie sweet potato.